Hello, book lovers. It is 10 a.m., October 14th, which means it is time to start the Spookathon. Spookathon is a yearly readathon which takes place from October 14th to October 20th and is meant to get more people to read thrillers and horror. As far as readathons go, Spookathon is a fairly simple readathon, and it was deliberately made so. There's only 5 prompts, the first of which is read a thriller. The book that I chose for that is Dolores Claiborne by Stephen King. As you can see, it was 35% off. I'm excited for that one. I've only heard good things about it. So many people have said that this is their favorite Stephen King book, and this is the only one that I could find, like in my immediate vicinity that counted as a thriller. So the premise for this book is basically that way back when, Dolores Claiborne's husband ended up dying, and she is accused of his murder, but no one can really prove it. Then, years later, an older woman dies in her care, and she's like the oldest woman that lives on the island that they live in. So the police are very concerned that she may have been part of the murder. In order to clear her name about this, however, she has to come clean about what actually happened with her husband. The second prompt is read a book with red on the cover, and for that I chose myself, as you can see. No, I chose Beloved by Toni Morrison. Beloved circulates around our protagonist named Seed. She has technically escaped from slavery. She was living on this beautiful plantation where a lot of terrible things happened, and she escapes, but she doesn't feel like she is really free, and she is haunted by the ghost of her baby. The third prompt is to read a book with a spooky word in the title, and for this prompt, I chose the A to Z Encyclopedia of Serial Killers by Harold Schechter and David Everett. I always forget their names. I'm really excited for this one because I think serial killers are extremely interesting. I would kind of give you a summary, but from that title, I'm pretty sure you can tell what this is going to be about. The next prompt is read a book set in a spooky location, and I chose The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, if I can talk today. I thought this was a pretty spooky location. I kind of find the circus in general a little bit spooky. The circus arrives without warning. No announcements precede it. It is simply there, when yesterday it was not. Within the black and white striped canvas tents is an utterly unique experience full of breathtaking amazements. It is called Le Cirque de Rêve, and it is only open at night. But behind the scenes, a fierce competition is underway, a duel between 2 young magicians, Celia and Marco, who have been trained since childhood expressly for this purpose by their mercurial instructors. Unbeknownst to them both, this is a game in which only one can be left standing. Amidst the high stakes, Celia and Marco soon tumble headfirst into love, setting off a domino effect of dangerous consequences and leaving the lives of everyone from the performers to the patrons hanging in the balance. The next prompt is read something that you wouldn't usually read, and for this prompt I chose Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, I believe is what it's called, by Rick Riordan. I'm sticking with that pronunciation. I've tried to read this book before, and I'll be honest, I just was not feeling it, but so many people have told me that it's a good book, so I'm going to try again. That was it for Spookathon prompts. I'm thinking I'm going to get started with the A to Z Encyclopedia of Serial Killers by Harold Schechter and David Everett. I'm really excited for this one. I'm really interested in serial killers, and I feel like it might be a quick read. I'm probably going to brew some coffee and get some breakfast because I did not eat anything yet, even though it's like 10:30 a.m. I kind of woke up, got dressed, cleaned up, and went ahead and immediately started my introduction to the readathon. Because I was really excited about starting it. I'll be honest, I'm still a little bit tired from the Hocus Pocus Readathon. That was a lot, and it frayed my nerves a little bit and kind of worked up my anxiety because I was reading so many horror-based books and watching so many horror movies, which, I mean, that was my fault. I just realized I also still need to finish editing the Hocus Pocus Readathon to post that. I'm about to make myself some coffee, and I already poured in the water so that I could not have to worry about pouring it everywhere but the container. I'm making Maxwell House because that's literally all I have right now. I'm out of everything else, but I honestly don't really like Maxwell House. But thankfully I don't have that much left, and soon I can just go get some more. Alright, I'm all set. Time to brew. I figured it was late enough that I should probably just go ahead and make myself some lunch. So I'm making myself a grilled ham and cheese sandwich, cheddar cheese, regular ham, and then I'm probably going to have an apple with that as well. I am 67 pages into the Encyclopedia of Serial Killers and just finished reading about Jeffrey Dahmer. As you can see, someone has decided to join me. Who could I be talking about? It's an interesting book so far. It's extremely informative. But I'm thinking after this I'm probably going to have to maybe try and read Percy Jackson, because I'm going to need something a little lighter after this. Some of this is just like, if I had a weak stomach, then I would probably be nauseated, is all I'm saying. So I've been trying all day, and it looks like I'm probably going to have to delete what I have already and re-edit the entire second part of the Hocus Pocus Readathon. So that's gonna be fun. Anyway, otherwise I got a lot of sewing done and a little bit of reading done, but nothing super exciting to report. It is 1 p.m. October 16th. I finished the A to Z Encyclopedia for Serial Killers, as you can see behind me. I thought it was extremely interesting, if, also extremely unsettling. There was a lot of information in there. That being said, I genuinely enjoyed reading it. I would recommend it to anyone who has a fascination with serial killers or macabre or anything like that. It's super interesting, and it wasn't quite what I expected. I expected like an A to Z list of serial killers, basically, that had existed, but no, it's like an encyclopedia. It goes by topic and by the name of certain serial killers, which is interesting. So I have to pick out my next book, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead and read The Night Circus. I don't really know what my plans are yet for today, other than just kind of general, catching up on Inktober and reading and folding clothes. Might go outside and read for a little bit because it's pretty nice outside. It's actually been feeling like fall lately, which is so nice. Oh, I missed it. If I'll have the car, then I might go get some like coffee or something and just kind of chill out at a coffee house for a little bit. We'll see. It is October 17th, and I've kind of been terrible about keeping up with this vlog this time. I think I recorded like one video yesterday, and it was just me ranting about my wallet. And I didn't do any reading yesterday because I was so stressed out about the video and my wallet and everything going on, and student loan people calling me constantly. It was a day, let me tell you. Today has been a lot better so far. I am at page 69 in Night Circus. That is on chapter Associates and Conspirators, and I'm really enjoying this book so far. I mean, I don't know why I sound surprised. Everyone has given this book such high praise. And I'm really enjoying it. I hate that I haven't read more this readathon, but at the same time, I'm usually kind of a little I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but when it comes to how much I read during a readathon, I feel like I'm usually a little bit above average. Like, I read a little bit more than a lot of people do because I read fairly quickly. And this time, I'm having to slow down because of life. But, yeah. Hopefully, in the next couple of days, I can kind of catch up to my own standards that I keep myself at. But yeah, today I need to stop procrastinating and get some chores done, and then I'm planning on going out and getting possibly some components for my costume. I don't know for sure, but I'm considering doing modern Snow White. Because I have the perfect skirt for it that I just got, and I feel like it would be a waste. But that would mean dyeing my hair black, which I both do and don't want to do, and I'm considering cutting my hair into bangs as well. But, you know, we'll see. Let's see, what else do I have to do? I think I was going to grab coffee with one of my friends. So, we'll see if that actually comes to fruition or not. I have so many other introvert friends that either I cancel or they cancel 50% of the time, I swear. Alright, but for now, I am going to, instead of reading the physical book, I'm going to put on the audiobook for a little bit, and I'm going to do some dishes, and get all the stuff down around the house that needs to be done that I keep on putting off. Because I'm terrible. And yeah. Then maybe get some more reading done. Maybe actually starting October, which I didn't end up doing yesterday. Good job, me. At this point, I might as well just give up because it's over halfway through the month. But good news, I did actually do some writing last night. You know, it wasn't even for like NaNoWriMo or anything like that. I've had this story like floating around in my brain since, you know, a couple of years ago, maybe more than that. And finally, for some reason, last night, maybe not even last night, this morning, yeah, around like 2 a.m., I finally found the words to start putting it on paper. And I'm really excited about it because it's not like anything I've ever written before. And it's horror, and I've written horror before, but it's a different kind of horror, and I'm really excited for it. So wish me luck on that front. And now I'm going to stop rambling and go do the damn dishes. So I am 186 pages into A Night Circus, and I'm still loving it. Big surprise. And I just realized that I have like 3 or 4 tags that I need to do, like 3 or 4 tag videos. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right quick. As you can tell, one of them is a Hogwarts tag. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and knock those out and get back to my reading. Grabbed a few groceries and also found a couple of really cool things. I had to get my anatomically incorrect spider. And also this cup that says Hocus Pocus, I need wine to focus. This would have been perfect with the Hocus Pocus Readathon, but oh well. C'est la vie.